welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is another Coffee and Conversation. I am Dark Rilla. This time, we
Mhm.
got the music producer and gamer and content creator, Akitak Uzu, in the
Hey,
HQ with
yo.
us. Boss man, how you
Yeah.
doing?
I'm feeling great, doing fine, man. So that's just pretty much it. I'm glad to be here, and that's pretty much it.
Uh,
Um, I'm just right now. I'm just chilling, just enjoying the morning that is we have right now.
all right, well, boss man, tell the people about yourself, what it is you do.
All right. So first of all, my name is Akitak Uzu. I am a music producer, content creator, pretty much and a gamer from Memphis, Tennessee. I have been been doing content creation for ever since 2017. So pretty much, I'll say 6 years now. And as for music production, I have been doing that ever since I was 19 years old. Little 6 months after my high school, that's like 13 years. Also, another thing about me is that I'm a crumper. Yes, crump. Yes, Krump. Thing is about it, there was a crump movement here in Memphis from 2007 to 2013. Um, and I was a part of that. So basically, I'm pretty much an OG in by those standards.
Could you
Uh,
tell people what
mhm.
crumping is exactly?
Crump is a dance that's mostly known for is exaggeration, expression, and just like a rawest form of expression, basically. Um, but unfortunately, it gets shunned in the world, like outside and inside the dance world, because everybody thought it was a fad. Sorry, newsflash, it isn't. Everyone, god damn it! All right, because one, it's around the world. It's not only here in the South. Not only like where it started from was in the West and like LA. That's where it was birthplace of LA, Los Angeles, California. But
Okay.
there's a crump movie in the South. There's a crump movie in the Midwest. There's a crump movie up north. There's a crump movie on the East Coast. Like, bro, crump is everywhere, and also in Canada and in Canada too. So, like, real talk, and also in Japan, Germany, the UK, France. You get the gist of it. It's all over the damn place. Hell, we have actually, and pretty much it, um, a big event called the European Buck Session, where it's based in Europe, and it's got all the countries that's coming there to compete. So it's like the Crump Olympics, if you will. That's what the EBS is kind of a bit like.
Mm-hmm.
It also involves USA as well. Like if you look into the EBS, you will know like some of our top crumpers here, like Ruin, Solo, Beast, and more, has went over to EBS overseas to battle all the race there. And the one thing about Crump there is that like, bruh, they take Crump seriously to a point. That is, we might be the birthplace of it, but I feel like, but they have a certain think about it because they always wanted to learn. But while some of us are really spoiled, but that's kind of bit another topic for another time. But other than that, pretty much you than that though, I will tell you right now that I don't miss words, and that's all you got to know.
Okay. So, with that in mind, what kind of music do you actually do? Like, what's your genre?
My genre is Memphis, pretty much. Most of majority of my style is kind of in Memphis rap. So you got your funk, you pretty much it. Also you got your hip hop. I'm pretty much all over the damn place. Trap, hip hop, R&B, um, some little EDM here and there, or just anything that's really just grabs my ear, really, because I don't usually try and be so obsessed with trying to make the best beat because I feel that your best beat is the beat that comes from here, like wherever you from what you feel, and not what's trending and stuff. Like, don't get it twisted. Um, you can make all the trendy stuff you want to, but put your spin on it. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. But yeah, I just do basically I just do trap, hip hop, R&B, and stuff like that. Just the usual stuff.
Okay. Okay. So what how many songs do you actually currently have done? If you can even actually count that high. Like if it did come to your head, like
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Actually, if I were to look up all the songs I had done to the artist in the past 10 plus years, I could probably could count them on my fingers. But then again, not so much because the last as far as this year goes alone, let's see, Sutherland, Harder Than Ever, True, Hell of a Night, um, Always Be Tomorrow. I say I got like 5 tracks already out that I produced right now in this year alone already, and I got like plenty R&B shit for another artist that ain't released yet. I got least yet. So basically, I say I about at least out of all the time I've been making beats, I probably at least like fit up to over 100 ballpark guess.
that's just outright produced.
I already produced by me.
Yeah,
But as far as like my beat taste and stuff and everything else, oh yeah, that's plenty of that shit.
yeah. I kind of figured that. Okay. So what games do you play, man? Since you
uh, mhm. First of all, well, you already know one of them already on my shirt, and you know this is my main, Akuma. And also, here's the thing, bro. The Jordans, bam. What you mean, bro? What's good, homie? What you
yeah,
mean? So,
he
Street
got
Fighter is
that.
mine. Yeah, Street Fighter is mine, but King of Fighters has taken over my life ever since 2007. So, pretty much it. I'm a KOF player, pretty much it. And started my FCC competitive turning pretty much like 2 years ago. I've also played Final Fantasy and Tales of series, my RPGs and stuff like that. Like basically, fighting RPGs are my main two. To be real, totally honest, because those are the ones I really like fighting because well, dope is fine, especially KOF. I'm a big KOF fan. As for like JRPGs, basically, Final Fantasy is always gonna be it, but Tales of is a close damn second. I'm gonna be straight honest with you, bro. Man, if you have not played a Tales of game, I recommend Scott Tales of Symphonia as your first. If you have
Here,
not ever played, yeah, like if you have not never played one, Tales of Symphonia is the best start.
here's
Yeah,
interesting fun fact. He's
mm,
actually the reason why I played Tales of Symphonia. No joke.
yep, and
Mm-mm.
I done a series of it pretty much it. So which is done. Um, Probably gonna have list those playthroughs that's on the main channel pretty much it, just for people because at this point I'm like, bro, I already just work smarter than
Oh,
just had like a section where all of my old playthroughs are on the new channel, which leads to the fact about um. But yeah, that's long story short. King of Fighters, Street Fighter, any
here's
no,
here's my question for you.
what's up?
From the music being the producer aspect,
Background.
I know, yeah, I know you
Mm.
didn't seen a lot and you didn't experienced a lot, etc., etc. How would you say
Hmm.
the industry is to you?
The
And
industry to me,
yeah,
pretty much it. I look at it this way. Um, First of all, let's go ahead and get one thing. I It's what you make it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just turning my light right now. It's what you make it at the moment. For me, the industry is gonna have is snakes. Is gonna have his snakes. Is gonna have his goddamn Rasputius and shit and everything. But one thing I feel like the industry is kind of fucked up because you got artists that trying to go ahead and sign with other rappers, which I don't know how the fuck your ass is, because I can't understand that shit. And this is just me on this. How are you sign on under rapper when that rapper goes down unless he's already established and already to the point where if that one that you signed under his that rapper's label is already established to a point where if something goes wrong, he'll still have some way to fall back and just get back to things. It's a risk. Also same thing for music producers. Yeah, you ain't know about this shit. Oh, I'm telling all. Music producers are signing other music producers. Yes, I'm looking at you, internet money. Taz Taylor. Taz Taylor. Shout out to Taz Taylor stuff, bro. I remember meeting him way before who he is now. Because Taz, because back in 2013, he used to have like a goddamn forum, pretty much. And I had met some other art openers since I was the Trump, by the way. But yeah, like the industry is gonna get it's shitty. The best thing I feel like for anyone who artist or producer on your masters, first of all, be independent. I always say independent is gonna be the kind of be the way to go. It's the wave now because the way how these contracts are, the 360 deals where everything you make, the label gets a cut, and it's trash as fuck because you want to and trash as fuck because they're going to try to get into your publishing, and that's where the real money is because your publishing is everything. You don't get that publishing, you're it assed out, as we say here in Memphis. You're assed out. I'm sorry, that's pretty much it. Like it is. As for and also second thing, know your freaking rights as an artist and as an artist. And that's goes same goes as a producer. Because most of the time, when you hear all these people like, oh, I got cheated out of this, oh, I got fucked over. Yeah, because you didn't read the damn contract. Or here's a better one. Or have a lawyer with your ass. Sometimes it's usually be the reason why they do because they get fucked over because they have the wrong people around them too. And that's one thing about it. And for me, I have the right people around me, like with 91B Cartel. 91B Cartel, I'm not signed to that shit. It's a collective, it's a group of producers. We're a production crew. Like I got invited into that shit way back earlier this year. And I can tell you right now, if I were to go back to that goddamn post, I'm not around the place right now, but I'm gonna get back to it. Hold on. But oh, it's kind of industry's kind of fucked up. But you just got to learn how to move around it, really, and just do this. Just keep your masters. Always know your rights as an artist. If you're a producer, do the same thing as well. Know what you're entitled to and everything, because you don't have to sign. Really, I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't really have to sign with a with a like major label these days. You don't. Because you know why? We have social media and we have YouTube. And we have like DistroKid, which is like distribution services, and then distribution services where you can distribute your music to all DSPs, direct streaming platforms, digital streaming platforms like the Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, all that shit. Also, you also have like uh publishing companies around here where you could go ahead and have them hired where you pay a fee and for a year, one fee, just one time fee, and they'll trying to collect all your publishing. Like, bruh, like distributing and DistroKid is gonna collect your royalties side of things. And one thing about it, like, really much just learn the business. Like, bro, the information is out there. Google is your friend. Like, come on. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So
This industry is fuck.
here's a question for you. You do a lot of beat battles.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all of them, which one do you think is your best one?
I think my best one out of all of them that would push me the most, I would say my best one was shit. I would say I felt like the one when I went to Nashville back in the summer, I think 2 years ago was my best one because at that time I was nervous. It's like you gotta think about it. One city is going against another city of producers, and Memphis kind of have that it factor anyways because we pretty much contributed like a whole lot of shit in this hip hop industry, and motherfuckers don't want to. give us a credit for that shit. But don't worry, we have our artists that's pretty much doing the damn thing. Big shout out to you, Duke Deuce. Big shout out to you, Key Glock. Big shout out to you, Juicy J, DJ Paul. All from the OGs to the new to the heavy hitters, new heavy hitters out here. You know, Cash, even to the ones that's independent, bro. Like real talk, like we kill shit. But yeah, um, kill shit.
Well,
Like,
since you done
but
brought the name up, now I gotta ask you.
mhm. Yeah.
As a personal fan
Mm-hmm.
of HCP, what does actually 3 6 Mafia mean to Memphis, in your opinion?
Okay, so here's the thing about 3-6 that what it means to Memphis. Well, look at this way. There are some stories that I'm going to talk about that, it was some shady shit that I'm going to be honest. The GJ Paul and Juicy J has done. You know what I mean? Um, People don't know about some of the shady stuff, and I really, it's kind of made me disappointed in them. I love what they do. I feel like what for them, they put Memphis on the map for the most part. Because you see, if we want to go dig more deeper than AC Hypnotized Camp Posse, which is like a subgroup, we all know that's a subgroup of 3-6, which includes like the Chat, Frazier Boy, Crunchy Black. No, Crunchy Black is part of the original crew. But it's LaChat, Frazier Boy, Project Hat. Who else? Um, T Rock from Atlanta. Look him up. Bro is a fucking underrated bro. Will make you calm more with a serious tone on your voice, on your verses when he steps on the mic, when he steps in the booth. Those. I feel like it means a lot to Memphis because it gives us identity. It really does. Like people do was not hip to us pretty much. It was get to the point that we actually were beefing with Bone Thugs and Harmony. So yeah, I feel like it means a lot to them. But also, I also feel that not only just 3-6 and ACP, there's the other legends. DJ Squeaky, DJ Zerk, DJ Sound. you know, and the godfather of this shit, of the whole Memphis rap, is DJ Spanish Fly, and people needs to go ahead and look him up. Like he's the main reason why DJ Paul and Juicy J is what he is. Without him, you would not have all the other ones I made before even get to him the last. Why let him last for? You well, because this is my opinion. Without Spanish Fly, you would not have your Zerk, your Squeakies, your DJ Paul, your Juicy J's. Hell, you would not even have me. You want to have any of these producers going on right now, even Hit Kid, and he's the newest. He's one who done work with Duke Deuce and Megan Thee Stallion and plus more. And now he got his own record label. So first off, congratulations to him though, and he's trying to sign somewhere right. But yeah, it means a lot to Memphis, man. Like people did not know about Memphis. Like they did, but they didn't. And you know what they also did kind of came down to,
Well,
as in the past few years. You know how many record labels was trying to go ahead and sign Memphis artists?
I mean,
But, I mean,
cause
look,
see,
let's be real.
even in the '90s,
Yeah,
like I said, like I knew about 3 6 Mafia when they was being called 666.
666. Yeah,
Yeah, and everybody swore up and down they were devil worshipers and everything else. I'm like,
man, fuck
y'all,
them
it's
hoes,
a fucking name. Like,
bruh.
really, y'all?
Man, fuck them motherfuckers, bro. Like I swear.
Mm-mm. Yeah, because I knew about originally Gangsta Boo, and then, the chat, then
That's a chat, bro. Oh my goodness.
Juicy J,
Mm-hmm.
all
So I was
them.
just bumping his ass. Mm-hmm.
Then you have Project Pat. Like I know the shit.
Oh
I
yeah,
ain't watched the Memphis movie in some years. It's been about 10, 15 years. I didn't see the
yeah,
Memphis movie because
yeah.
they had a second one if I remember right. Didn't they have a second Memphis movie? If I remember right.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know I had the OST to the first one. And I think that's the second one that I had the OS soundtrack to too. Cause that motherfucker that was hitting too. They had a lot of fucking music, a lot of shit, a lot of bangers, bangers. Cause fun fact, like growing up, I was never really a mainstream type
Me either.
listener. I was all about the underground.
Uh,
That's how I found 3 6 Mafia. That's how I found motherfuckers like DJ Screw.
mm-hmm. Houston, H
It's,
Town.
it's stuff.
Shout out
Like,
to H
you know what
Town.
I'm saying? Like DSGB, all that stuff. Because they wasn't, I didn't consider them mainstream. Or what you call a commercial rapper. I really, yeah, I like Pac, of course I did. Who didn't? Yeah, I like Biggie, of course I did. Who didn't? Jay Z and
Mm-hmm.
all them, but I was all about the underground. Like I love the
Mm-hmm.
underground shit because that was the shit you heard getting played when you walked in clubs and stuff like that. You walked in the underground. That's all you heard was that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing about it. Like, even then, like, bro, DJ Slurk, I bump him. Like, you, and it's a fun fact. Some of the older shit, I'm gonna give you the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Really, and this is gonna be honest on that. As much as I love DJ Paul, Juicy J, y'all really just really, I'm gonna say it like it is. If it wasn't for DJ Zerk putting out Too Thick or pretty much or Too Thick out, most motherfuckers ain't gonna pretty much like. You gotta think about it. I want you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna search this up. I'm not gonna play it here, but I want you to go ahead though. So DJ Zerk Too Thick. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And there was a certain verse that they sampled the fuck out of it. And it was in all their stuff. And I want you to okay, wait, where is it?
And
Here's that. And this I'm gonna put it into the chat and our little Discord chat here. And I want you to listen to this sucker
mm-hmm.
when we done with this.
Okay, okay.
Skip to 5 6 to 5 minutes, and I'm gonna tell you what it is. And I want you to listen to that sucker closely
Yeah.
and tell me pretty much if you can recognize any of those lyrics from a certain 3 6 Mafia song. Don't worry, I wait.
That's
because
funny.
yeah, because the thing is about this song,
Mm-hmm.
what people don't understand is that that last verse is by a name Buckshot and Memphis legend
Okay.
Buckshot. So Buckshot definitely because he was hanging around with the Two Thick family, which is based here in Orange Mountain, which is the first black, really one the black first black community
Yeah.
here in Orange Mountain. Because the thing is, according to some sources, it was actually a plantation here. Yeah. So the Orange Mountain community is like we had greats as we have our greats came out here. A Ball MJG. You can't forget them, bro. You can't forget A Ball MJG, man. Of all people, don't forget them.
I
I
mean,
have a homie. Yeah, I have a homie that actually met 8 Ball at a panel. I was like, damn. I wish I'd known about that panel because I would be. Mm-mm-mm.
nah, I believe it. I believe it 100%. Here's here's my thing, cause you know how Tennessee is. You know more than I
Mm-hmm.
do. Y'all got
Mm-hmm.
a lot of music history in Tennessee. Y'all gotta have
Yep.
something because boy, y'all got the most inconsistent goddamn state when it comes to sports and history. I said it, and I don't care. Tennessee got the most inconsistent goddamn sports management in history, in my opinion. These motherfuckers to go 2 years in a row had fucking just bomb fucking dream squads. They're just absolute fucking shit, and I blame management.
You know what? If you want to talk about the Titans, though, hey, fucking this.
It ain't just the fucking Titans. All y'all fucking sports is fucking inconsistent. And this is coming from a Tennessee University football fan.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Bruh, I'm telling you, like late 90s, early 2K. Tennessee had college football sold up. Y'all had college women's
Basketball
baseball
sold
sold
up.
up. Y'all had that shit sold
Bro,
up
do
for
not remind us
years.
that shit. Nah, fuck this. Hold
I
on.
ain't trying to
We'll
hit.
get on
Y'all
that.
had the Weatherspoon sisters, if I remember right. No, do not start me on Tennessee fucking sports management and how terrible they is.
Okay, I'm gonna give you this one reason. I'm not
Cat's gonna talk some shit to me for that one. I don't give a
Yeah.
shit.
Now, here's the thing about this. If you want to talk about 90s and early 2000s, yeah, you could pretty much say that. But here's the thing, though, on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the time, when it came down to the Memphis Tigers, though,
Mm-hmm.
all right, we had a squad
Yes, y'all did.
in the Memphis. Yeah, we had a squad. We remember we went against UCLA and lost. We had John Calipari on the squad. John Calipari decided, oh, I'm going to leave. He ain't told us shit, but just left us. So that's why it's like, and that's why we as a Memphis Tigers fans, we just don't fuck with his ass no more. Even though he gave us great, like you had Joey Dorsey, CDR, bro, you had Derrick Rose on the goddamn squad. Oh my Lord, Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
We
Mm-hmm.
had a squad. Don't get me started on that.
Uh-huh.
I ain't with Derrick Rose, bro. What is this?
Yeah. Just like y'all had Peyton Manning. Y'all had T. Martin. Y'all had Peerless Price. Y'all had all these goddamn squads. And then y'all went from having squads just outright fucking being terrible. And I'm blaming management. Because ain't no goddamn way you go from having teams like that to just outright just fucking being at the bottom of the barrel. Like y'all got the most inconsistent goddamn teams. And I'm all for Tennessee. I'm all for it. But man, I don't know what the hell y'all did. I don't know what y'all management decided they felt like doing. But whatever it is, Cass can do a better job talking about the Titans because I know this. Personally.
Oh yeah, the 08 Memphis Tigers basketball team. That was one of my favorites.
Mm-mm. And then I don't know what your boy trying to do, John Moran.
Oh, don't get me started on that shit.
I want to like the dude, but man, he make it so damn hard.
It's kind of crazy though because I have hope for the kid, but at the same fucking time, it's like, bruh,
Mm-mm.
I don't even want to talk about it. It's
My
like, and
opinion
it's
is
like drama. It's a lot of drama, bro. Like,
nah, it ain't even that. I'm gonna tell you what it boils down to, in my opinion, regarding that.
mm-hmm.
You worth $200 million, bro. Sit your ass down somewhere. Point blank simple.
Yeah,
It's simple as
like
that.
why are you gonna fuck up a bag, bro? That's the one thing I wonder because, like, bro, you making your making family history with it if you really think about
Bro.
it. You got a bro. Do you ever think about it? You got a daughter, bro. You got a child, homie. You
Again,
want her to have a great childhood.
attack
So stop acting like a dumbass, bro.
attack.
What?
Say this again.
Stop acting like a dumbass because you got a daughter out here, bro.
You worth
You
$200
got a
million,
kid out here.
bro.
That's not when you have that child.
Mm.
It ain't about you no more. Well, it still is, but when it still is about you, don't get twisted.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just about you. It's about that child. You gotta think about it. How would you feel if your daughter has to go to school and gotta hear all this shit?
It's again. You worth $200 million. Sit your ass down somewhere, bro. That's all it
Exactly.
is.
Man, sit your ass down, bro. Like, oh damn, damn.
Yeah, enjoy life totally, but man, I kept what I keep telling people, and I keep telling y'all, social media gonna be the death of you.
Mm-hmm.
I told you, people get bank accounts, they get in front of social media, and they let people get in their heads. Three
Like,
things that
bro,
people do
like,
let happen.
yeah, like if I was me, I'm speaking for myself on this.
Mm-hmm.
If I got a bag as much as that, or even a quarter fraction of that shit, even 50 mil, I'm gonna get around motherfuckers that is like, okay, gonna show me how I can make that bag even more bigger than it is. I'm gonna think smart on this. So I'm like, okay, how can I increase this bag? All right, let me go ahead and see how that this person. All right, see what they talking about. Just having the right people around me, and I can just not like, bro, we do this, we all win. Y'all ain't to worry about shit and everything.
Fortunately, this ain't the 90s of hockey, and not everybody feels that way. We're in an era,
Mm-hmm.
two different eras, image and everybody out for themselves. That's really what it is. This ain't the 90s, man. That's old school way of thinking.
Yeah,
But I like that's what I'm telling you. That dude worth all that money, bro. There's no reason why I I don't. It couldn't be me. That's all I'm saying. If I had that much money, I would not. You would hardly see me anywhere close
same way.
to a social media or anything like that. Like you don't need the presence. Why do I need that kind of presence for?
I
Because
don't need that shit. Mm-hmm.
and let me let me say how Steve Harvey actually brought it up about Denzel Washington. He said the difference between them two is they have to go out to see Denzel because you have to get up, leave the house,
Mm-hmm.
and watch his movies. Yeah, you got the internet, but first and foremost, you got to go out to the movies to see him.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go to events to see him. You see what I mean? You don't see that man hardly on social media at all.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Wow, Steve Harvey, he on TV every single day. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a
Yeah.
whole nother conversation on presence and everything else. And a lot of
Yep.
people ain't gonna agree with me. And some people, and like I told this one cat the other day who brought up, you know, people having numbers and how much they care about them and stuff like that. Like, yeah, there's people out there who literally live off their numbers.
Yep. And
Wow.
that's true.
Here's my question for that. Is that number converting into money? Is that number converting into
Mm-hmm.
anything that benefits you sitting there right now? Because I can take
Mm-hmm.
somebody who only has quote unquote 200, 250 followers, but they banking $2,000 to $3,000 a week because of that
That's
number versus somebody who has 5 to 10,000 and ain't making nearly close to that.
mm,
And yes, there's people out there like that. There's plenty of them like that. which one would you rather want to associate yourself with?
I rather associate the one with the less numbers because
Exactly.
you gotta think about it, right? You gotta think about it for a moment. The reason why that person making 2, 3K right now is because the content they are putting out. You gotta think about it like this. Like, it's not always having the big numbers. Like, it's pretty much it. If you at least have 100 people spending 20 bucks on a product, that's 2 racks.
Yep.
That's 2 racks. 100 people you spend, yes, 2 racks. You already got your, that's your, like for me, 2 racks, that's my whole monthly income. Be honest with you. I can make, like, really, if I really want to, at my job currently right now, I can make up to 4 racks in a whole week if I want to. But it's going to have to take, if I was going to do something like that, it would have to
Mm-hmm.
take some careful planning and everything else. So make sure that the content creation and everything in my music production don't stop. But my thing
Yeah.
is, I rather talk to that person because they might have something they hear. And if it's just, and if they on the old school way of the game to be sold, not to be told, then hell well, I invest. It's an investment because if I pay this fee, that potentially gonna give me a bag. Fuck it. Like you gotta look at it like if you the more numbers you have, the more you gonna having that number is cool, but it's like this. What is it gonna convert to? What is the conversion rate? We gotta ask that question. What is the conversion rate from followers to probably profit?
That part. But
What's the conversion
you
rate?
can't tell these people that though. You can't tell these people that though. They don't want to hear that.
You know what? And they could stay broke as fuck.
But
I
but
don't give a
see,
damn.
here's the thing. But then you they don't want to hear the concept that they don't want you saying that nobody's supporting them, et cetera, et cetera. But at the same time, nobody's looking at it from that perspective either.
hmm And that's why I'm at the road right now. I got 607 subscribers right now on my YouTube. I
You
have
can
over
have
2K and 2K over 2K on my Twitter. Pretty much they probably almost 1K over my thing. But I can tell you right now, only 10% response to my post,
yeah.
and that's fine.
And see, and here's the thing. And see, I was just about to actually say something about that. You can have two, $3,000, 3,000 fucking followers, but if only 100, 200, I'm just throwing a number out there, giving you exposure, what is that really doing for you?
A lot. It's not gonna do much because you gotta think about it. Like he's not gonna do much because you got only have 200 people that's gonna do. Then that means that most majority of them other ones were just following, don't really check your content that much. But at the same time, I feel that with those 100, 200, okay, only 200 of them,
Mm-hmm.
okay, let's focus on them too. All right, because that's your core followers. That's your core right there. I know my core followers already. L Train, and I can count them on my hands.
They don't
That's
want
crazy.
that conversation though.
I can count that on my hands. I have L Train and Night 87. You know those two. You already know who those two are. They my riders. When everyone left me when I was doing PUBG content, they were still there. They like L Train is like, I'm here for you. You don't get people like that. You don't get people like that. It's rare. They will fuck with your shit because they vibe with your shit. Not only they vibe with your shit, they vibe with who you are and what you stand for. You
Mm-hmm.
got 100, $200, 100 and 200 followers out of the, well, in the ballpark, as of of 2K followers, something like that, that vibe for your shit. You kind of win in a sense. What you yeah. And I feel that, and this is coming to me, maximize that shit. Okay, all right. Since y'all like to spawn, okay, what y'all want? What do y'all want? What do you wanted me to do? Like, what things that we can go I could go and come up with? What y'all got? I got any ideas? Da, da, da. Now communicate with your goddamn your community. Oh, we want you to do a tutorial, assembly tutorial. I did it. Did it. Did assembly tutorial. I ain't did a tutorial in a long time. So I'm a little rusty. But my thing is, bro, like if you at least have one or two people like fuck with your stuff, I will focus on them. Fuck the rest of them. I'm not saying fuck the rest of them. But as for the ones that are like, kind of like wishy washy, I would not work with them. I would not be more focused on them. It's because it's good. Because the thing about that numbers looks good from that on paper, but when you really break it down, it doesn't equate into profit.
Mm-hmm.
I told you.
But can't tell nobody they don't want to hear that though.
You know what? They could stay like fucking sheep. Why do I give a fuck?
And I can
That's
tell
less
you,
competition.
I can tell you like
I
this.
know that's less competition.
I can tell you like this right now. I
Yeah,
know a
that's less
couple of
competition.
people
Yeah,
right now.
profit.
If they had more
Mm-hmm.
support than what they get,
Mm-hmm.
they probably would put out a lot more. I'll tell you that right now.
Ah.
I know a couple people like that
Mm-hmm.
right now. And I know
Oh.
because they open about it. And I
I would
know,
put out a lot more if they more people support me. Man, fuck that shit. I still put, bro. You know what the fuck I did?
yeah, but
I
see,
put out 3 beats like in one fucking day.
yeah,
Then I turn around, made another one. Then turn around. Oh, if I wanted to, bro, I could upload a whole bunch of beats throughout the whole fucking week and kill it, bro. I made 10 beats in 12 hours
yeah, but Taki, you
live.
got to remember too.
The fuck?
You not trying to corporate the shit either. That
Mm-hmm.
matters a lot.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people are not really. How can I say this?
Man, say
I'm
whatever you
about I'm
want to
about
say,
to, I'm
bro.
about to piss a lot of people off.
Man, fuck it. Piss them off. I don't
Everybody
give a damn. What they gonna do? Make a goddamn
everybody
full
ain't
Twitter
for
thread
the
about me?
corporate
And I'm gonna make a full
bullshit,
Twitter thread about
bruh.
their ass, how suck they is.
Like
Trust me.
I feel like,
Mm-hmm.
and I agree with this person when they brought it. They just brought it up a couple of days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
No.
like how you brought up like being independent and all of that. Like you not a part of that corporate spectrum.
Yeah. I would never try to go ahead being part of another band stream.
So
Even though like in the music industry right now, like here with Paper Route and CMG and shit, I would not be in that shit because that's it, when you be in any of those groups, it comes with all the bullshit they did in the past. FYI, and I already know the game. See, I'm what most would call the hood nerd. In it, if you really want to be honest, like I have the like I'm pretty much nerd as shit. You probably see me with out there and like this shit and everything,
mm-hmm.
but at the same time, motherfuckers know like, oh yeah, Ack ain't Ack ain't on that type of shit. He ain't on that type of shit. Man, he's trying he's just staying out the way, doing his beats and shit. He's not going on that.
Yeah.
That's why I rather if I was gonna that's why on a personal note, if I rather sign with a label, I rather sign with an independent one.
And that's perfectly fine.
And that's me honest because long as I can have my masters, okay, then we good.
Here's the thing too, which is gonna lead
Mm-hmm.
me to asking you this question because
Mm-hmm.
it's a question I ask pretty much every single content creator that come on this show.
What's up?
Mr. Taki Uzu,
What's up?
in your opinion,
Mm-hmm.
the current state of content creator, what is it to you?
See, here's the funny part. It's gonna be turned to Akitak's episode 14 all over them again. So hell, part two, bitch.
Go ahead. I'm
Okay,
all
first of
ears.
all, let's go ahead and get on some real shit. All right, first
Hmm.
of all, I guess most people are pretty
Wait,
much
hold on. Before you start, let me tell you this.
all right.
Don't say anything that might get me into some shit. And you know what I'm talking about. Because I
Just put it in
know,
a
yeah, don't,
put in put in like somewhere where I can
don't,
see it and no
don't,
one there
don't
is.
bring up what I think you want to bring up too. Don't do that. Please don't do that.
All right.
That's what I'm gonna tell you. You know what I'm talking about. Don't do
Yeah, I know.
that. Okay.
So my thing is that with the state of the content creation, I feel like people are just playing catch up at this point. Because if we want to be honest, if I remember episode 14, 2 years ago, I think it was
Mm-hmm.
2 years ago now, right? Me and Disparity said we're gonna be the top motherfuckers series. Guess what? Disparity got partnered. I got over 600 subscribers, and many people were like, "Oh, yo, bro, I did. You ain't on." Even though most people in my shoes would be mad that they homie they got there first. Nah, fuck that shit. I'm one of those motherfuckers that be like, I forgot. I remember seeing this goddamn funny ass picture of
Actually,
Drake, of Drake, right? And I'm
you
gonna
know
play.
what? I
I'm gonna
never
paste the picture.
actually went on record and said this. I'll say in that sense. No, but
Yeah.
when it happened, I did tweet about it, but I haven't actually done a legit coffee and conversation to where I could just outright say it. Bruh, I'll say that shit now. I don't care. You know I don't
Mm-hmm.
care.
Yeah.
The number of people who tried to downplay that dude is really infamous. And I find it a bit silly because he actually did it in a genre that has practically, unless you know about it, you damn that wouldn't even know existed. A community, rather. Let me put it like that. And that is the
RTS.
RTS community.
Mm-hmm. And let me tell you
And I
something.
hate to be that guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's black on top of that. And I hate to really just use a race, but it's facts in this case.
Yep.
Um, he really shut a lot of people up, and he really pissed a lot of people off.
You know why? They insecure as fuck. One.
And
Two.
it ain't even no, it ain't even insecurity.
No, it
It,
was on some Marvin Sapp type shit.
nah,
Remember
bruh.
when
People have in their heads, bruh, that a lot of people think that when you sit there,
Mm-hmm.
it's called looking stupid because
Basically.
now you can't really say what a motherfucker can't do because when you can use somebody as an example,
Mm-hmm.
all these fucking excuses people make, all that shit. When you can sit there and say that motherfucker that did it,
I mean,
so
yeah.
what's stopping you? What's your excuse?
My excuses are like
Mind you, I'm
assholes.
gonna
So
say
everyone
this
has one.
again in a genre that
Yup.
unless you really know it exists, it does you would not know about it. I'm gonna say this shit again because it was done in a genre that unless you knew it existed, you didn't know.
Mm-hmm. And that's the crazy about it. Like, and you know, the crazy part about that shit. I had some of the games in that genre in my thing because it was in a part of a humble bundle. I ain't
But
even touch them. But at the same
I
time,
guarantee
I give it
you,
I give it a respect that it deserves though, because man, you gotta learn how to micromanage like a motherfucker in those games. I give it respect that it deserves. I'm not gonna trash those shits. Ever.
no, it ain't even that.
Ever. For that's for me. This coming from me. I would never trash RTS ever.
Oh no, it ain't even about that. I'm on the fact that you can say whatever you want about any damn genre. That's
Mm-hmm.
fine. You're entitled to your damn opinion. But to tell a motherfucker he can't do this, he ain't gonna be able to do it, he should have stayed on Twitch. Blah blah blah. And that motherfucker did it. Black in a genre. I'm gonna say this again. That unless you knew it existed, you wouldn't think about it and still did it. My number one question to you is what is your excuse?
My excuse?
Because you don't have one.
I
To
don't have
why?
one.
No, not you. You you in general.
Mm-hmm.
Not you. You. We know what the fuck you do. Dude, you fucking literally do fucking beat battles, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you over here. Like, you over there. Oh, way over there taking trips and shit, bro. You don't yeah, you over there in a whole different league category and all that shit.
Hey, I appreciate that, man.
That's where you and LG and 13 and all y'all. That's why I sit there. I'd be like y'all over here in a whole nother demographic. I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking about these motherfuckers who sit here and feel like I have to be wholesome. I have to do this. I have.
Just be fucking self. Excuse my language. Excuse me to my neighbors.
I don't care
But
if
be
you
your
cuss. You on my turf, dude. I don't give a shit.
man. Be your fucking self, bro. No, I'm talking to my neighbors, but yes. But my thing is that is this right here, right? My thing is be yourself. Trust me. You show the genuine you, people will fuck with you. Like pretty much. I showed me. I showed the simple fact I'm a goofball. I'm gonna mess up. I'm gonna crack corny ass jokes. But there's a certain charm to that shit because it's me.
Oh, okay.
It's me. When you get Akitak Uzu, let me put it this way: they know what the fuck is up. They know that there's gonna be some crazy ass shit probably gonna pop off. Probably. Or it's gonna be on some cool ass shit anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at the time when I was on Twitch. How many goddamn funny ass moments there was? A lot. Some are classics. Some became memes. Like, bruh, I tell you right now, these motherfuckers are so worried about what other people say, they don't give a jack shit about their motherfucking mask and pretty much it. And you just want to go and be on their coattails about it. Bruh,
Mm-mm.
if I was so worried about that's what the mistake I had made in my personal life when I went to college. Now
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty much trying to double back and trying to get back to that place again so I could go ahead and finish what I started, which is in IT.
Yeah.
I talked to you about that anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is about it is that with this content creation shit, like I know I seen so much fake ass shit, bro, in the past few years and when we went through and pretty much it. And by the way, Disparity, how you doing, brother? I'm glad. Oh, you got your morning to attend. Hey, that's all good. You got the goals, man. You good, bro? I know you ready to go ahead and attack the day, man. But yeah, back to what I'm saying. Like, yo, being yourself is doesn't cost shit.
No,
Doesn't really
I actually laugh at a lot of people.
doesn't cost you nothing.
I laugh
Doesn't
at
cost
a
you.
lot of people because
Mm-hmm.
they do all of this shit talking in
Mm-hmm.
their little Discord communities and their little Snapchats and all that shit. But where you at? You either A, fucking somebody with clout,
Oh, I know one
B,
person that did that shit.
B,
I don't give a fuck.
you fucking somebody and think you a content creator all of a sudden. I don't know how busting a nut in somebody means you're automatically a content creator, but that's a whole nother conversation. You called yourself trying to trash people who, by the way, are doing far better than you.
Man, I swear.
Some don't barely even fucking do content at all, but maybe
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if you do it once or twice a week, you should not be talking about anybody,
Yeah.
whatever reason that may
Man,
be. Most
like
don't, but some people seem to just I don't get it, but
once or twice
whatever.
a week. Like never like asking working on their content pretty much only once or twice a week, or just uploading something like that in that context.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then
Mm-hmm.
you got people who sit there and tell you that if you got to do this XYZ thing to be able to make it. Okay,
How the fuck?
first of all,
What?
well, yeah, that, but also, what gives you in your right mind the right to tell somebody else how the hell they put out shit?
Like real talk. And that's kind of been me, especially with something
And
like
I
now.
and
It's
I
the
keep
it's the
trying to
advice.
get people to understand this, and I don't know why. If people listen, whatever you choose to listen to is whatever you choose to listen to. I'm a strong believer in just because it worked for them, it that don't mean it's gonna work for you.
You,
I'm a strong believer in
I
that.
agree with that. I agree with that.
I'm a strong believer in that because I feel like everybody has
I
different
agree with that.
styles and different approaches and different ways of going about shit.
Mm-hmm. Like
So
something. Mm-hmm.
not everybody's photogenic. Let's start there.
Yep.
Not
I
everybody's
know.
photogenic. Not everybody's well written.
Mm-hmm.
Can that be taught and learned? Yeah, oh definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But not everybody's that. Hell, I'm not even 100% on that. Hell, I type faster. I type faster than I think sometimes. I make simple dumbass mistakes. I'll admit it. I do it. I ain't gonna lie about it. But
Dude, that's kind of been me too.
not everybody plays the same things. Not everybody enjoys the same things.
Mm-hmm. But
Like
that's what makes
like
it great.
some people get a hard on watching people just fuck up and die and shit like that. That shit does nothing for me. That if anything, that shit annoys the hell out of me. Some people get a hard on for that. I don't see it. I will never understand it. More power to you. If that's your type of entertainment and all of that, more power to you. I don't. It does nothing for me. It's just like once or twice. Yeah. Oh, good. Shit happens.
Yeah, it is.
But watching somebody for 50 minutes to an hour just fucking up, not my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
Yep.
sit through it.
Yeah.
But mind you, let me change that.
Mm-hmm.
As far as Souls games goes, I can't watch that. Now I understand story based because that's more along the lines of story, shit like that, and all that. So that's a whole different, two different perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
But I just told Della this the other day. I think it was yesterday, or the day before, something like that. I think it was at work. I might have been. Every time they put somebody on a pedestal, some shit happens. Y'all still put these. I don't even know what the hell to call them at this one. These quote unquote wholesome VTubers on pedestals, and every time y'all do it, y'all see what happens. They ain't learned yet. They ain't learned in about 3 years, and I don't think they gonna learn. And I just threw my hands up to it and just say, okay, when I see it, I'll say something about it. Other than that, I don't care. I'm more worried about seeing all of these people who are doing all of this talking and what they said they want to do and see if they're going to actually do it.
Mm-hmm. All those talking, no action.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the
You
kind of
you see
business
how
that
many
we
people
run.
quit?
Mm-hmm. And they see that's the thing about content creation. It's not for the weak. Look. You by you doing this, you're gonna have to go through growing pains like you never thought you ever go before. You gotta learn things like you never learn things that you need to do. Learn certain things that you never thought you're gonna learn before. You gotta probably have to. It's gonna come to some points that it might, if you are trying to make this into a business, then you probably have to sacrifice some things. So it's some sacrifice in this shit, as with anything. So the one thing about it, are you really truly up there? And this, and I'm gonna say this to other people who always want to accompany me. Now, I have people in my personal life like, man, I want to go on stream and get the money. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
to those people, y'all not gonna last long at all. You're not. You want to go argue with me? What you gonna do? Write a whole Twitter thread about me and trying to cuss me out? That's the only thing I'm gonna look at is like laugh at your
Well,
goddamn bitch
Taki,
ass.
you didn't know. All you got to do is fuck somebody now. And now all of a sudden you're a content creator. You didn't know that?
Oh, I didn't know that. But
Yeah,
hey, that's
yeah.
kind of been the
That's
rap game too.
apparently that's the new trend. Just fuck another already content creator, and you're magically all of a sudden now a content creator. I didn't know that. I didn't know that's all it
uh,
took. What the hell have I been doing this whole time? God, I didn't know that.
sorry. Look, I'm dim out over here. Shoot, there's a certain type of I gotta be emotionally attached, connected to you to get in the bedroom. So
Last
that's a
night,
no.
last I checked, I mean, I thought it took some type of, I don't know, actual content. I didn't know just on the bed with a content creator means you can just hit go live and now I'm a content creator. I didn't I didn't
That's
know
the
that.
crazy
You
thing.
you y'all tell me. I don't know. I
I don't know it either. That's the crazy part about this shit.
I don't know. Help me
Here's
understand.
the thing though, that like even if I did do that shit,
Shit.
and where I'm at right now, I would not even broadcast it. I have a like a
Shit.
behind closed doors policy, bro. What goes in the bedroom stays in the bedroom, bro. That's all how
Man.
I put it. Now, do you want to blab that shit? I'm gonna be looking at you like you stupid. Like, bro, we fucked. It was not for some clout.
And then you
I
got
just want to get some. I just want a quick fuck. That's it,
and then you got Twitch trying to copy YouTube now. But I thought
bro.
Twitch was the
They
end
several years too
all
late.
be. I thought Twitch was the end all be all of content creating.
It's not. It's like the Fortnite of content creating
I
people at this point. It's like the Fortnite of content
I
creation
thought
at
Twitch
this
was
point,
the
in
end
my
all be
opinion.
all of content creating though. If this supposed to be the end all be all, shouldn't everybody else be copying from Twitch? Not the other way around.
I mean, there's Kick, but that's another
I
story.
mean,
Well, anyway,
I mean,
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying. I mean, if it's supposed to be the end all be all, shouldn't everybody be trying to copy what they do to keep themselves
Mm-hmm.
relevant instead of Twitch trying to copy off of everybody else to keep themselves relevant?
Mm-hmm.
Serious question. Serious question. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I feel like, bruh, people just don't know what the fuck they want at this point.
No,
Like,
no. People know what they want.
like I'm gonna say it like this: they have all these streamers, and y'all could go ahead and say this right now. All y'all motherfucking streamers have Stockholm syndrome. Oh, when it comes out to Twitch, bitch. Yeah, I fucking said it
The
because
only the
the thing is, right? Why the fuck y'all stick with a platform that is narcissistic as fuck as hell? I don't know. Yeah, I'm on there as a viewer, but whatever. But do you see me ever stream on there ever since then? Last time I even streamed was like March, but that's only because I was restreaming, and I'm kind of glad I kind of stopped because back in July, which is last month, they cut off restreaming off there, so that's why they got messed up on it. And I'm like, bro,
see. I didn't
if
even
you
know that.
realize, yeah, they cut out where you cannot restream. Even if you did, like, I let go of my goddamn affiliateship. Fuck that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And anyways, and that's another thing. Affiliateship ain't shit. If I would have looked at that scene like, bruh, what's the point of me working for this much? It's like you working. It's like you working for low wage, like minimum wage bread, basically.
Here's
And
the
that's the one thing
thing.
I look at. Basically that. And you never think about that shit. But y'all want to talk about all these other content creators that's moving to the other platform doing good, man. But they kicking
That's
y'all
all they
fucking
doing.
asses, and they're kicking y'all fucking asses, anyways.
That's all they doing.
But
Cause
hey,
they ain't ready
but
for
we're
that
we're the bad
conversation.
guys though.
They ain't ready for
The
that
fuck?
conversation. I'm
Well,
just
they ain't ready
saying.
for the conversation because they gotta face a whole lot of truths about their damn fucking selves that they suck. And I'm better than half of y'all motherfuckers. Bro,
He
I'm
said
so
it,
bro,
not me. He said it,
bro.
not me.
Look, and we come down to this shit. I ain't even, bro, I ain't even raking in the more views than half y'all motherfuckers.
Mm.
That's the crazy part. I just work and do my damn best to go ahead and bring the best content I can.
I
I
keep
try to
trying
go
to
and
tell
communicate
these
with my
people.
community.
You see.
I
Wait,
try to
hold
communicate
on.
what y'all want to see
Let
with
me
me.
let me let me help you with this one. You
Mm-hmm.
see what happens when hard work beats fakeness. That's all I'm gonna
Bruh,
say.
I
You
hate that
see
shit too.
it, y'all. People see it, but they don't want to acknowledge it.
I already know they don't want to acknowledge it.
This is
Hell, the
what
crowd
happens.
community don't want to acknowledge that shit, acknowledge the stuff I've been putting in the years.
I'm gonna
Oh,
say
we're gonna get on that shit too.
I'm just calling for what it is.
I'm gonna call
You
it what it
see
is
the
too.
difference between hard work
Mm-hmm.
and going in that closet and pulling out all them masks. People done looking at people tired of supporting that kind of behavior. That's all this is.
Bro, hey, look. And that's the one thing about it, like for reals. All right, I got you. I guess it's disparity. But anyways, that's the thing though. But I'm gonna get on these on the current community too,
Mm-hmm.
because it goes in the current community too. Most of these there are crumpers out here that is working their ass off. They bro, I see some fuck ass shit, but none of them gets on. And I'm looking at the crumpers page. That's why I don't even. I want to be on. That's a crumpers page, like they not called the crumpers page reloaded, right? So it was like for all the crumpets from out around, it's like over 3K members. I don't know how many members right now. It's probably over 10K at this point. But the thing was, they don't go for the buck stuff, but sometimes they be tuning in for the drama and shit and
Mm-hmm.
everything. I don't get the fucking point. And then they come to the contract makers. I already know y'all asses don't see me as a threat. And that's where y'all gonna fuck up at. Cause next year, and since I know Desert Storm 5 is gonna be next year, Here's my declaration. I'm
Uh-huh.
killing all y'all off. Y'all gonna feel this Badman Street shit. You're gonna feel this Mythbuck shit for reals. And I'm already giving you a little taste of that shit anyways. It's kind of funny though. I used to class mixing techniques, how to mix their beats
Mm-hmm.
in that page, helping motherfuckers. And I ain't even asked for it. Damn thing. All I asked for is appreciation. That's it. Oh, appreciation. But when I made that post about me hanging with some of the crumpers and the page, you know how many people were trying to go ahead and gaslight me and trying to tell me I ain't shit and stuff? Bruh, do you realize that I made like probably like 5 albums in my first year? Come on, bro. I made the first ever crump mixtape for the female crumpers, bro. And y'all don't want to do that. Yeah, we could look back at that. Yeah, it didn't age poorly. Okay, whatever. I said start it. But I had that passion to the point where I want to do it because I felt that at the time, female crumpers was not getting the love they was getting. So I want to do that as a way to like, hey, look, look, I feel y'all pain. I know how it feels being an underdog. So I want
Mm-hmm.
to do this tape just because of that. And I asked all of them.
Yeah.
And if I was at that place right now, and they want to deny me, if I see any of y'all motherfuckers that I made anthems in the past 10 years, I'm gonna call y'all asses out.
I don't blame you at
Stop
all.
acting like I ain't pretty much it. I'm an OG, my nigga, my dude. Man, I'm an OG
Mm-hmm.
in this get shit. In my region, I'm an OG in this current music shit. If you don't believe that the fact that I'm real, you better ask Antics. He'll tell you. And he keeps it real. That's why I fucks with him.
Mm-hmm.
Cause he understand how he feel. And this motherfucker has some of the best tracks that he had. He has some hits out here in the crunk community that about. Knows about. And he felt like at this point a long time that he felt he was not getting the respect that he deserved. And that's crazy. So when I thought that is one of the top ones over me,
Mm-hmm.
getting that. But guess what it did? Put into perspective of things. You may think that
Yeah.
someone higher than you probably ain't going through the same bullshit, but they probably did. But mine saying they probably did.
Attacking. I'm gonna
Yes.
say this again, and I always tell y'all this. Y'all don't listen. That's
Mm-hmm.
why it's always good to have a sit down with someone because you
Mm-hmm.
really don't know what a lot
Mm-hmm.
of these people. Cause like I'll tell you now, when I met Gothics, when I met Luna, both of them are partner content creators, and you know how I feel about partner content creators,
Yeah.
and it's been proven. But once I had that sit down and I talked to them and I sat there and listened to them, it's like, okay, so not all partner content creators are XYZ thing. Is the mass majority of them? Oh, fuck yeah. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Mass majority
Mm-hmm.
was some shit. But there's some out there who are not like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because Luna herself says she partnered. She don't even feel like she partnered. And she
And
said
that's
that on this show. She outright
damn.
said it. Like, for real.
And I've been peeping her shit too. And she, bro, she's unapologetic herself. And to you, Luna,
Oh,
I know
y'all
you don't
sleep.
know me.
I know y'all sleep. Y'all sleep on Luna, bro. Y'all
Yeah,
sleep on Luna, bro.
I already know.
Luna go
I already
harder
know
than
people sleep
me.
on her. Like, bro, like every time there's a Luna post, and I look at it, I pray, oh yeah. I comment, I try to get my shit in peace. Like, bro, I agree with you. You know what I mean? I show my respect because the thing is about it, she
Which
unapologetic herself.
which is funny because here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you why they overlook her. It's because she do lewd content too.
But that's true.
That's the only reason why. But here's the thing though. If you're gonna apply that to every other one who actually does it and plasters it all over social media. See what I mean?
For the free, for the free.
Which is so you can really say technically that's double standards.
It is. I'm like, bro.
Oh, and because she not about the corporate shit either. Oh,
Yep.
she's very vocal about that. That's why.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know that for a fact.
That's why. I
That
just that just hit me too. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
I
the
know
other
for
reason.
a fact that
But
she's the reason. That's another reason why she's not part of their club. Actually, to be honest.
yeah, she not. And that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand, man. You do what you
Mm-hmm.
do, but at the same time, people gonna say what they say regardless. That's facts. And
Mm-hmm.
I said I was gonna say this one for waffle shit, but I got a whole nother thing set up for that one. Like, don't even worry about that. But I can't say this one here. It's real funny
Mm-hmm.
how we'll go 3, 4 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
You got to really think back when before you get stuff and be like, all right, who was actually the and who actually wasn't? Who
Mm-hmm.
it and I tell people this all the time. It shouldn't take a status for someone to notice you, and you should not sit there and you really look at, well, this person was not paying no damn attention to me before. Why all of a sudden now you want to pretend like I exist to you? I didn't exist to you
Ooh, don't get me
before.
started on that shit.
I didn't exist to you before.
I mean,
I didn't.
and yeah, yeah, because I know motherfuckers in the crunk music community, American music, crunk music community that is pretty much doing that shit to me right now. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. And see, I feel like that kind of behavior really needs to be called out
Yeah,
because a lot of people do that.
and
A
it is
lot.
because
A lot of
yeah,
people do that.
I'll admit I did it too, but at the same time, I'm trying to get better at it.
Like, and I'll even say this. Everybody say it's actually kind of split depending on who you ask. People say the
Mm-hmm.
voice acting community is all peaches. No, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
I can guarantee you. I've heard horror stories. The VA
Oh yeah,
community is not all peaches and cream. I don't talk about it that often because I kind of stay in my own lane. But no, it's not.
no,
There's a lot. Believe it or not, there's a lot of jealousy. Like outright, and I'm not even a big fan of that word because I feel like it gets misused. But I can admit, based on the definition, yeah, there's a lot of that in the VA community. I will say that. I stay in my
yeah.
own lane though.
Hey,
But
that's ain't anything with me. You know, like you said, I'm waiting for it over there.
and they have this. You have to act a certain way. I will say that, and that is true. And I have seen and have can honestly give you a couple stories about that. But that's again, that's a whole another conversation for when I'm probably by myself and if I decide I want to talk about that. But
Mm-hmm.
the end game is this,
Mm-hmm.
and I think you'll agree with me on this. It's like it shouldn't take you hitting this threshold
Mm-hmm.
for people to actually acknowledge
Yeah, it's it really shouldn't. I should not have to go far lengths
you. And see,
where I
that's
had to push
where a
myself.
lot of these people, even if they
Mm-hmm.
don't admit it, they prove it.
Yep. Like
And
it
see,
should not take
the
much
part that
at
makes me
all.
the part that makes me hot is the fact that you can ask them and call them out on it, and they'll
Mm-hmm.
outright deny it. Knowing good and
Oh
damn
yeah.
well you can prove it wrong, but they'll outright
Mm-hmm.
deny it till they fucking die.
Yeah, because they don't want to face the truth.
And see, and people are coming to realize
Mm-hmm.
that a lot of these people ain't who they say they is.
Yep. See, the
Because
thing
see,
about
here
this.
here's the thing. Here's the thing for me.
Okay.
This is me personally.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this is why I asked for information because when somebody comes tell me something,
Hmm.
I want to hear the part that led up to it. Then I want to hear about what happened, what brought it
Hmm.
about. That way I know, okay, well, one, I'm going to formulate my own opinion. But two,
Yep.
because I want to be able to hear if you actually may or may not have done something which may or may not have triggered it. You see what I mean? So then it's
Uh,
like, okay, well, now I know what you were doing, and I can sit there and say, well, okay, that might have led to that. Even if you're not wrong, that might have triggered that person wrong, X, Y, Z, etc., etc. At the same time, though, a lot of people would rather not do that. And a lot of people ask, and a lot of people have people telling them that they're right, and they're always going to be right. And that's bad. And I'm going to
yep.
explain to you why that's bad.
Hmm.
One, that's how people create egos.
Yep.
Like, I've been called a lot of shit, but one thing I've never been called is that I have an ego, believe it or not.
Hmm.
And that's why when I tell y'all, hey, XYZ thing, okay, you come and ask me, well, what exactly happened? I'm going to say, well, I might have XYZ thing.
Hmm.
This happened though. But yeah, I'm going to own to XYZ thing. Now, will you formulate your opinion based on that? That's on you. I can't. Now, that part I have no control over, but I can
Uh-huh.
control the fact that I told you outright. Okay, yeah, I said this. Or in most cases, I really don't need to because 9 times out of 10, you probably already know because you're probably 9 times out of 10 either A, heard me say it, or B, I probably didn't did it. Is what it is. People speak on accountability till it's time for them to actually hold themselves accountable.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Oof. Man.
That's just facts.
Hey.
That's why I was glad I won't bring up his name. One cat held himself accountable. I won't bring up his name in here though. But I was like, all right. And I told that person involved, if they outright hold themselves accountable, okay, go right ahead. I don't blame them. As long as they willing to do that, yeah, I can understand that. But it's like, and it's like one person said
Hmm.
about a month or so ago. I'm pretty sure 2023 is full of bunch of people who do not want to hold themselves accountable.
Yep.
In content creation, a lot of people don't want to hold themselves accountable.
Hmm.
It's easier for people to run. It's easier to run to a group of people who will tell you you're right. It's easier to run and quit. It's easier to do that than to sit there and say, you know what? I might have just provoked that.
Hmm.
That's just facts.
Hmm.
Because I tell you, I tell LG, I tell Disparity all day long. I tell anybody in general, I am not good. People say I'm good. I'm not good in my eyes. I'm chaotic good. I live up to the standards. All alignment, everything, I live up to that. So I know I'm auto hated. I acknowledge that. Oh, all right. That won't change.
Hmm. Yep. Yep.
I'm a, not literally, but I'm a shoot first, ask questions later type person. Hell, in some cases, I might actually just shoot first and say, fuck you. I know one person in particular, I probably definitely do it too. Well, about, but one person in particular. Yeah, because you fuck with her. Yeah, I'm shooting first. I'll take the heat later. I don't even care. Remember, people out to make money without creating. Yeah, pretty much. Yep. But here's the thing. There's people putting out content that ain't making the money that they should be. That's the personal opinion, though. 100%. That's outright personal opinion, though. But you see, they, but you see, this is where I call out the double standard. Now, just like you get some big time streaming, I actually got on somebody about this because I said it's kind of fucked. Y'all appraise some dude just because of his popularity that sit there and talk about tits and ass on social media and show that shit off to said popular content creator. But if some random dude made that same exact tweet, motherfuckers swear up and down, he every hoe, slut, asshole, misogynistic son of a bitch on the face of this planet. If he made that exact same
Facts.
tweet.
Facts. Facts. They don't want to admit it, but when
They,
you bring up the facts,
they
when you
don't
bring up
they
the
but
screenshots and
you
shit,
you
oh
know
yeah, they get so
what?
quiet.
And I keep telling people the double standards is amazing and no one wants to talk about it. But let Trump come up on the trending feed. Everybody and mama got a video made out about that and every goddamn thing else. It's almost hilarious.
Bro, I don't know.
I just call it the way I see it.
Yep. And that's the thing about it, like for real, because I see it in Crump too. I see it in
Mm-hmm.
Crump. I see it in music. Bro, I kind of see it in this song. Bro, it's like everywhere. Like whatever. Like that's the same thing with Crump because when a top crumper makes a post, everyone agrees. But when someone else makes a post, everyone even want to go ahead and interact with it. And then don't get me started on crump music producers too. Crump music producers posting one. Now, there's no hate towards them, they worked hard. But I know that the damn sure I worked hard. And yeah, I'll admit I did took a hiatus a break. Pretty much it at one point. I at last time when before these was back in what before like Myth Buck 2 that's upcoming and Myth Buck 1 that was released back in 2020. I released eight yeah. Basically, like the support system ain't really there in my eyes, but it probably is. Maybe I ain't caught up to the latest news. I don't know. But all in all, what I'm trying to say is this on the current music, it always does that. And that's one of the things I was looking at. Like, this double standard bullshit needs to stop. That's in Crump because
Mm-hmm.
it's kicking Crump's ass. And what that double standard get us? A whole lot of controversies, a whole lot of things that I won't even want to talk on here very much yet. Cause whew, If you know how the state of the corporate is really is, you would be shocked. And this is from someone who's done it 14 years, been corporate 14, making beats for 13.
Yeah,
And
that's
been
why.
doing content correction from like for almost like 6 years now.
But see, here's my thing. To that, it's this. It, I, how can I say this? It's like it's like rap music. There's a huge gap of difference between the style that's now versus the style that was back in the day. Like the style that's now, I really am not into.
I'm not into it either.
Versus
Unless you're
back in
Memphis,
the day,
Memphis, I can pretty much it.
versus back in the day, it's totally two different things. But that's an age thing too, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
Strongly debatable as well, but there's a huge gap in difference in my opinion. Like for real, it's just like how can I say this? Same thing. Like some things like I wouldn't do now that I did in my 20s. I wouldn't do it now. No question. It's just A, you grow out of it. B,
Mm-hmm.
you just
You
you
just
just
fell out.
yeah, just fell out of
Fell.
place. It's
Yep.
it's a lot of deciding factors.
Yep.
Just
Time.
like content creating. A lot of people say first it was about gaming. Now it's about whose biggest ass can you kiss.
Damn.
And I'm pretty sure a lot of veterans to a lot of things that say it's a lot of difference between now and how things were back in the day. I can bring up several things that have that cliche to where a lot of people when it first came around is different versus what's now.
Mm-hmm.
It's all well, one is about a perspective, two is debatable as fuck. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like there's several things that where people can actually sit there and say, well, I've heard rather, but I really can't comment on because I really have no quote per se horse in the race because I don't do it to where they feel like the subject matter and what's going on now wasn't how it was back in the day where it was better. They felt
Mm-hmm.
like it was better back then than what it turned into and what it became now.
Corporations.
Corporations always been fucked up though. It's just
Corporations always
it's
been fucked
more
up.
out
That's
there
how.
now.
That's how hip. That's how hip hop is in the state now. To be honest.
It's just more out there now.
Yeah. There's more out there now. Shoot, hell. You want to really want to know? Shoot, Juicy J was signed to Columbia, but he now just went independent. Which yeah, I feel like he could have stayed like the way he was when he first began his career. To be honest, because the Three Six Mafia was independent. Like they only have the only thing about it is that when you do keep your masters, you only go for like distribution deals.
Mm-hmm.
Because distribution deals is basically they take a cut of the sales in exchange for distributing your music out to certain outlets and stuff like that. Like real talk. I hope you're
What?
saying though. Hmm?
Here's my question. So even if the money was right, you wouldn't go corporate.
My integrity is more valuable than some than the almighty dollar. Yeah, it would get me in the door, but the
I'm
way look,
I'm
the
gonna tell
way
you
I
something.
feel. Mm-hmm.
There's a certain celebrity I don't like for that reason because they
Mm.
made a statement and they would retract it on that. I don't care how big they get. I won't like them.
That's a celebrity.
He a comedian,
Oh shit!
and it's
Is it
and it's a huge topic that's been talked about too. I won't say who it is, but they retracted on one particular thing they said they wouldn't do, and they did it.
starts with a K, isn't it?
Yep,
Oh my god!
you know what I'm talking about then.
If it's not something that deals with a certain body part, a certain type of organ in your body, then
Mm-mm.
yeah,
Mm-mm. Nah, has to do with a dress.
huh?
Has to do with a dress.
Mm. Ah, that bullshit.
Yep. Yep.
If
I
I think I know what it is, oh Jesus Christ! Hold on, you know what? Fuck it. I know you. I know on your screen you already have the chat down, obviously.
mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna say,
Yep.
there you go. That's my guess. That's my guess. I just sent it. Matter of fact,
You probably know who I'm talking about.
oh, I already know.
You
I
probably
already
know.
know.
You probably know
I
who I'm
already
talking
sent my thing again.
about.
Matter of fact, I'll do you one even better. To be honest,
Hold on.
I just messaged you on goddamn Twitter for this one.
Wait, huh?
No, here's the thing why I'm saying
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. That's who it is. Yep. Yep. That's who it is.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
This man that fell out.
I'm done. I am so fucking done. I
I,
am fucking done. I fell out, man.
I
I
think
fell
I
out.
think he hilarious, but it's just that one thing.
I look at it this way. I can't personally. I can't respect you as a man after that shit. And
It,
that's just
it
on
ain't
real
even
game.
it ain't even the fact it ain't even the fact that that it took place. It's just the fact that he said he wouldn't do it.
What the? Mm.
Because there's been plenty of them who did it, but no problem. But the fact that you outright said that you wouldn't, and that person
Bruh.
has actually been called out because of it too, outright.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think he's very funny. He's person funny as fuck. Outright. Like no questions asked.
Mm-hmm. It's just she didn't rock with that thing as a man, as an individual. And I can understand
Like I
that. You
said,
know what I mean?
again, it's because he said he wouldn't do it. In an interview, flat out said it. Flat out said it.
See,
Mm-hmm.
when you make something like that, bro, you got to stand on. You got see, you got to
Yeah.
stand on things, bro. I had this know. You got to stand on things
I mean,
because
I quit expecting people to stand on shit they say.
uh,
Especially content creating.
oh,
Because how
that's
many people
obvious.
said that they would never make a certain thing and they did that anyway?
What kick?
No, that they wouldn't make an OF, and they said they did it anyway.
Bruh.
How many said that? And how
Look,
many downplayed the ones that actually were doing it,
a lot.
and only to end up doing it themselves?
I mean, look, they just want to have that so-called
Ooh.
moral upstanding kind of bullshit going on that is ridiculous. So they going just gonna say that shit to make them feel so better. But no, damn fucking well you would do it too.
No,
Stop the fucking cap.
it
Shut the
ain't
fuck
even
up.
that. It ain't even
And,
about that.
it's kind of crazy though, cause
Half of these people say the shit they say to get people on their side.
bruh, and let me not talk about one person that's so whooping down saying like a cheerleader for Gotic said at one point we all know. And then I ain't gonna mention his name, but then he wanna post a goddamn naked picture of himself on it. I hate I that day I hated the
Wait,
fuck
what?
out of it. I seen it.
I don't even know what you're talking about now.
Oh, this? Yeah. Remember you should remember the video when some certain former dude was trying to that was like picture, when it took a picture with Gotix, they didn't want to go and call her out and stuff. But you know,
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Oh, I had to think about that. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
oh yeah,
I forgot
I
all
seen
about
it.
that shit.
That's a good thing. No,
You're
because the
funny.
thing is, it's like you have those people like that
What's
switch
good?
up on you.
What's good, Cass? I know who you talking. I had to think about that one. I'm like, shit. Who are you talking about?
Oh, I really made it. Here's the funny part. I really like roasted his ass, anyways. Pretty much it. Remember that
Bruh,
I roasted his
I'm
ass in the
like,
in the
huh?
video. I did. I did roast his ass for that shit. I called him out on that shit.
Hey, Cass, how's that Tennessee management doing? Woo!
Wait, how
I,
many? But
I had to
the
get
only one
on.
I could say, the only thing I could say is the Memphis Tigers is the least of the worries. It's
I,
the
I
least of the
I
worries.
had to get
Like
on
on some real
Tennessee,
shit, because half the time it's just NCAA just being a dick to Penny Hardaway.
bruh. I had to get on Tennessee's sports management while Taki was him, man. I had to talk about y'all. I it, it, I love Tennessee sports, but man, y'all management some shit, bro.
Oh, I already know. The
God
fact that y'all let go
damn,
Derrick Henry, that was the biggest one.
bruh. I keep trying to tell you, Tennessee keep getting all these goddamn hella fat ass players. Then next year or the year after, I swear it's almost like y'all get rid of y'all whole goddamn team, and I don't understand why y'all do this shit. I think he is still on the squad, bruh. Yeah, y'all need instead of firing players, y'all need to be firing y'all fucking managements, bruh. Real talk. That's what y'all need to be doing.
Hmm. Yeah, but yeah, I already got on the crumpers and pretty much the crump music and shit like that. So
It's almost heartbreaking.
it's kind of hard. I mean, we just fired our GM. Damn.
Well, speaking of the devil,
Well, fuck.
outright. Yeah, y'all boys coming though. Out like for real. Y'all doing the damn thing.
Well, last year.
No,
Damn.
no. I'm
Well,
talking about y'all. Like you, the sturdy cast, Jay. Oh yeah, y'all motherfuckers coming, man.
mm-hmm.
LG
Shut up.
chilling. Y'all good. Y'all boys
Mm-hmm.
coming. Jay finally putting out a whole bunch of goddamn Pokemon content. Um, I'm actually looking at that shit. I'm not even a Pokemon fan. I'm just looking at the shit because I'm interested in seeing what the fuck all these damn gym leaders got to offer.
Mhm.
Jay gotta stop faking on
Oh,
cassette
cassette.
beats.
But
I gotta grab Cass. I gotta grab you and Jay, man. We gotta have a wrestling edition, bro. Me and my
man,
wrestling
look, it's
edition, practically talking about Io Sky being women's champion. That's all that matters. Io Sky's women's champion. Rowan's just a hater. That's all I'm saying. Rowan's a hater. They gotta start playing other Pokemon than the mainstream shit. I mean, I told him about the one I'm playing. I told him about the one I'm playing. He could be playing that
yeah. But
one. I
I
told that man
can
instead
I
of catching Pokemon, he could be catching waffles, but he don't want to listen to me though. I might get a ban. He might get banned for uploading that, but he can at least still play it in the comfort of his own home. Just saying, it's out there.
yeah.
Which I actually need to do another video of that. That shit fun. That shit actually fun. It's actually hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. I can't even deny that
Mhm.
fact.
All right. So
That
one
was,
thing I want to bring up right quick is um something I have been seeing. All right. Lately with um I don't know though. Like it's kind of crazy though. I always look at this shit.
what's that?
You know what I'm saying? Um, First of all, is that I don't know. There was an incident.
Mm-hmm.
This I saw now, but I want to break up this one thing right quick. And this is something I look at. You know, thing.
Mm-hmm.
I may not be the most exciting, like the most high energy ass content creator, but damn it, you gonna get some good shit from me. You gonna get some good content from me.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm gonna say this right now to, and I already said what I did to say what I had to say about the crunk community anyway, crunk music community anyways. But back to y'all asses, keep sleeping up. Y'all keep sleeping, cause I'm gonna wake y'all ass up with a bucket of water and start whooping y'all asses. Like back in the day when your mama did this shit. Because it's crazy as hell that you could do absolute damn its best. Try to be that one person to go ahead and do it because you have the love and heart in you
Mm-hmm.
to want something that you love grow. And it infuriates you because some people don't appreciate that shit. But it's all good because the funny thing about it is that people have selective memory. They want to
Mm-hmm.
remember. They want to remember what they want to remember and pretty much shit. But when you start, because I'm gonna tell you some real shit. I'm gonna go back on no Crumpets for Crump music producers. One of the top ones that said he's the top Crump music producer there is. I remember I was trying to work with him. I was left on red, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
When I was trying to get with other Crump producers, the only one that worked with me, I could count on my fingers. And two of them is a closer, like close bros. We brothers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, we had a brotherly bond. Pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? And that's in shout out to and these four are Soleil Kami, formerly known as After Effects, Seiko, Real Raw, and my bro Gorilla Boy Beats. Those are only four I did work with. I want to work with the certain person I was with that left me on red because I feel like we have a similar style.
Yeah.
The way we do our drum and cadence and stuff, I feel like we could do make something. But it's all good. I'm cool. I'm not asking anyone to go and work with me. I'm done. So just know I'm gonna bust y'all heads over the heads with this myth buck shit, and y'all gonna just have to go ahead and deal with it. If y'all don't like it, you can bring it to the door. And to Wallen, I don't give a fuck what the hell you feel about when I make that damn post, oh boy. If it's still up there, you can feel what it feel. I feel way you can feel
Mm, mm, mm,
the
mm.
way you feel about that little post on Facebook I made about me being up there. But there's some truth to that shit. Because did the day before I made the post, you was in a three-way battle and you got your ass kicked?
Damn.
It wasn't even it wasn't even much effort to.
Damn. That's all I can say today. Woo!
Bruh, I could whoop your ass.
Mm, 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 mm.
You know it. All that simple ass boom bop ass shit you was doing, bruh, I could do that a little bit more better than you. I know how to do simple beats and make them bang, boy. I'm from the M, bruh. You know that shit. But it's cool though.
Mm.
Don't
Mm,
worry.
mm.
I understand you felt some type of way because after your loss. But let me tell you something, Ning. So what?
Give him an open challenge. Give him an open challenge. Challenge that
Man,
motherfucker.
hey, look, it's already been up there. We supposed to go ahead and battle, but it fell through though. But it's cool though.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
It fell through though. It fell through.
Okay.
Like basically, we ain't got to that point. You ain't got to that yet.
Okay.
But at the same time, I'm just saying, I don't feel your shit, bruh. I don't even. I only have two of your goddamn albums I really like. That's about it. Come on, Murrah. I'm tired of holding back. I just
Mm.
hold back on every fucking thing there is. Y'all gonna talk about it's that good old ganja in him and stuff. No, fuck that. I've been feeling this a long time. I've been
Mm.
feeling like the underdog. And y'all know the shit. Y'all know what the fuck it is. Y'all just gonna act like I ain't that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
And Wale, I don't feel your shit. Yo, even though you had some good moments, and I will give you that. The Haku crop album, that was kind of dope. That was different. The Michael Jackson with tribute crop album that you did, that was cool. But even though I ain't gonna lie to you, bro, I feel like you could have just went back into FL Studio and mixed that shit down a little bit more. Cause there was a lot of high piercing ends and stuff and everything. And the thing is about it, this is not the first time. I remember back in 2012 when I say something about his stuff, two people trying to go and went ahead and got to the point and leaked my shit out, upcoming album I was doing at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it hurted me because it was it. But now, you know what one of those people I always do? Still miserable as fuck. Wanna diss my big homie and shit, my crump big homie, but he running away from the smoke.
Oh.
Bro, and then you know what the worst part about this? Even before this is 2012, right?
Mm-hmm.
Way before a little more before that, I was talking to the nigga and I made him an anthem, a track for him. But back to your ass, Wallin. You feel that certain way? Oh well. People ain't gonna feel your shit, bruh. You know how many people ain't gonna feel mine that want to do? Okay, well, it's the breaks. That's how music is. That's how it is in the creative. Everyone's gonna rock with your shit. But to bring you the window, people that who rock with your shit, appreciate that shit, my nigga. I ain't got nothing against you. But if you want to go ahead and go this little war, we could go there. But when I show up, it's gonna be me on some Memphis ass shit. I'm on some lock it in the trunk type shit. And that's what I'm gonna bring next year. You're the main target.
Mm,
I ain't forget.
mm.
I'm coming for heads. And that's what it is. That's a what I know is for everyone.
Just for record's sake, and I don't. You do mean music, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
do mean
Oh,
music.
okay. Yeah, because somebody could take what you said and run with it.
Flip it and pretty much say, but look, it's on some
Yeah,
music
yeah,
shit,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Don't
yeah.
no no no
Please
don't
take
worry
that.
though. He knows the score with
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
He already knows the score with me. It's on some music shit.
Yeah.
On some music shit.
I just need to
I
make
don't
sure
feel
that's
like I
out.
don't have to pretty much put out my value out here. It's already out there. And here's the fucked up thing about that post. They think I was chasing for clout.
Mm.
Clout. Ain't no clout, my nigga. I already got that shit. And here's another thing. How the fuck y'all want to talk about me, but half of y'all motherfuckers was not making any money from y'all shit. And I was making more than y'all asses.
Mm. Mm.
Tell me
Mm.
that.
Mm. Mm.
You had my own brother from another mother. Had to show y'all the goddamn game, my nigga. Y'all know who he is. And I just mentioned his name earlier.
Mm. 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 Mm.
Tell me that shit. I was making more money than all y'all. Hell, the greatest crop music. Oh, do not. Bruh, nah, fuck this. The greatest crop music of all time was getting pretty much taken advantage of by the creator of Crump. Tie dyes. Yes. Oh, y'all ain't know about this shit. I know. The one, see, this is why people always say, beware of the quiet ones. Because they're the most deadliest ones there is. I am that quiet one right there. I've been observing this whole thing from afar. And I was like, bruh. And back to my bro that was like trying to teach him the game. When he found out about that shit, he was shocked. Shocked, bro. He was shocked as hell. And it's fucking crazy. I'm like heated about this shit. I'm tired of it. So you know what? September the 9th, yeah. Y'all can call it, oh, this is clout that you doing for your album. Well, fuck it. Y'all do clout for this shit every fucking day on the Crumpus page. What makes it different?
Wait, for the record, what's happening September 9th?
September the 9th is the release of Myth Buck 2, the Buck City Connection. A new sound for Crump. Memphis type shit.
Okay.
Memphis with some crump, with some crump in it. Man, come on
Yeah,
now.
yeah, you gotta get yourself a little plug in there while you giving out dates and stuff, man. Give yourself
Yeah, I
plug.
know.
They
But
gotta
yeah,
see it.
September the 8th. It's really September the 8th, really. But I was trying to move it away because of someone else's job. But I'm like, I'm probably gonna move this to the 8th, anyways. The
Mm-hmm.
8th is next month is gonna be the date. It's gonna be $15, pretty much it for 10 tracks. But trust me, I'm gonna tell you right why. The reason why, because Bandcamp does take a revenue share. So from the sales, so when a producer gets a sale, they get a revenue share. Then they got to deal with whatever PayPal takes out. And after they get their part of revenue share, they just keep it for a bit, but then they'll give it back to you though. But you know, but the thing is though is this right real to the crime music community. All I'm saying is this: don't count anyone out. Y'all see what y'all having when y'all count out real good, and now he's one of the top crunk music producers in the South.
Mm.
And the funny thing about him is, I been know he's dope. Y'all just catching up right now, in my honest opinion. Y'all catching up. But Wally, I got love for you, bro. But just here's the advice: not everyone's gonna feel your shit. Stop it. I could have had one out after your ass, but I internalized the whole thing. So yes, it may seem like this guy got listed all this out. It may seem I should have had talked to you, which is cool. I understand that. But at the same time, don't sleep on certain people because they can surprise your ass. I made that mistake once in a beat battle, and it cost me very valuable lesson, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
Really.
Mm-hmm.
So
You feel better now?
therefore,
You feel better now, sir? Let all that out?
yeah,
Yeah.
because
I'm glad
you
you did.
in the thing is that people have to understand because you may not see someone as this does not mean they ain't dope. I
Mm-hmm.
may not mess with someone, but I can see what they trying to do. And if I feel it from them, I'm like, okay, I may not understand it, but my heart knows what's up. The
Mm-hmm.
heart knows what's up sometimes.
Oh yeah.
You gotta use
Definitely.
this though, but you got when it comes to this music shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I when I got this music stuff. So I see you trying to do something, trying to create a wave. I'm like, man, that's some potential right there. Keep at it. I will encourage you more to go and keep at it. Because guess what it's gonna do? It go when someone brings out the new stuff, now there's more competition. And competition breeds innovation. And that's what I'm doing. I'm being an innovator. No one was ever thought about making a crump album from the latest until I came around. No one ever thought to think, oh, here's a secret. I made a crump album off of Tech Nine songs.
I ain't listen.
Oh,
I
and
ain't.
and that was for someone that for a commission once. Got paid for it too. Goes back to the point. Half y'all ain't got really got paid for what y'all really worth. And that's facts.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you gonna do? Get mad at me? Only thing y'all could do to me is kill me off in the crowd battle, and I still would not give a fuck. So, and anyways, shoot, hell, I already know they were against one person, or the crowd was against one certain person. I'm not gonna mention right now.
Mm-hmm.
I see all this shit. I see the fuckery a lot. So yeah, that's all I gotta say, bro. Like, man, on the current music side, and that's how always been my beast. To be honest, of being overlooked. Oh, you never put out more too. I'm like, yeah, I ain't put out much because why would I put out for people who don't give a fuck? That's a waste of time. That was my mindset was at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm not giving a fuck. I'm just gonna release it and drop this shit. Y'all gonna feel this style I'm bringing.
Yeah.
So be ready on the 8th of September
But
for reals.
yeah, because ain't nobody gonna know who you are if you ain't doing nothing.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is about it is that I'm been posting it in there. But all y'all care about drama. That's sad as fuck. Y'all miserable as fuck. Oh my goodness, Jesus Christ. That's why I don't even really be into like all the time I be into crump really these days. Really is battles is for certain people who in the community that actually is doing doing the right things to elevate this whole dance to new heights.
Yeah.
And to those ones that is doing this, the leaders that are actually are being leaders, y'all know who y'all are. Your names is out there. Thank you from me, from a veteran. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Because y'all doing what it is. After these rest of these motherfuckers want to have so much opinion about how the movement is, but they ain't doing jack shit about it. Shut the fuck up.
Mm. Acknowledgement. Imagine how far that goes with people. Acknowledgement.
Bruh,
Mm.
you on look, there was one point in time when well, nah, I ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna go back to 2010 through 2013 with the old SNK day, Street Kingdom days
Oh
was.
Lord.
There's a whole lot that you remember Street Kingdom for American Best Dance Crew, right? That crunk crew
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
where tie dyes and stuff. Yeah. See,
Yeah.
there's a lot of shit. There was a lot of fuckery was going on.
Don't surprise me.
Oh my god.
Mm-mm.
Oh my goodness, bro. What was a time for crump that day, bro? Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Yeah, cause
legit though.
and us, and you know what? I don't give a fuck. Tyler's gonna get can go ahead and kill me off. Like, yeah, you're a narcissist anyway, so fuck you.
Damn, bro. Okay.
Mhm.
Lord. Woo, shit. On that though, yo, Taki, where can they find you at, man?
Bruh, you can find me on every platform on Twitter, Instagram, uh, Snapchat. Yes, I have a Snapchat. I barely use it, but you can
E-
find me there. Um, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all everything Akitak Uzu, pretty much it. I also known as Katika Plays. That is the gaming channel because I split it, pretty much it. You also can find me on Bandcamp. You can also find me on SoundCloud, Spotify, Tidal for all my music related stuff. Yeah, and also just to let y'all know, I am gonna bring a funk tape out called Funktober 3 or the Art of Funk I'm working on. So that's gonna be really fun. The plan release for that is October the 31st. I want to be on spooky edition and everything because I want to be on some dark ass shit. But if it doesn't happen with anything, whatever. But the first single of from that tape will be released on this Friday. So, yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm also gonna say I'm not taking back what I said. We can talk about it. My DMs is open. I always have that. I have an open door policy, just like this man right here. So, y'all feel the way that I fucking feel?
oh, they scared of me.
Yeah.
They scared of me,
I
bro.
already know they're scared of you. They're gonna come after me because they think I'm a whole dude. But I'm gonna tell you right now, and then I'm gonna tell you like this: don't let these glasses fool your ass.
Apparently, I run
Don't let
people
these
off.
glasses fool your ass. Don't let
Apparently,
mm.
that's what I hear. Apparently, I run people off of content creating social media.
Oh, I already know. Should help because she's giving the truth and nothing but the truth, bro. Like that's the thing. But yeah, man, like you find me pretty much everywhere. I got those two projects, and also I'm gonna go ahead and say this: after I'm done with Funk Over 3, I know everyone has been asking for this from me, including this guy, including Disparity, including Cass, including
What, the
P
Christmas
Hook.
album?
No, Screen Take 3,
Oh yeah, that too.
trifecta, trifecta. Trifecta.
I just want
Screen
one of
Take
you.
3.
I just want one of you fuckers to do a damn Christmas album. And I'll be satisfied.
Oh, that's easy. I'll do a fucking beat tape for that shit. Yeah, but I'll do a beat tape. I'll do, but hey, if it's West by you, so fuck it. I'll try to go and do it if I can squeeze it in. But yeah, Screen Tape 3. I'm gonna be working on that after Spunktober 3 is released. So that one is gonna be 20 tracks. I'm playing
Yeah.
this 20 tracks pretty much it. So yeah. I know everyone has been asking for it. So I have been learning again and everything else and everything. So hey, that's all it is to it.
Hey, but
But yeah,
seriously
man.
though, be sure
Mm-hmm.
get this dude's fucking music a listen to because it's his own shit created by him for the people. He
Mm-hmm.
underground, trying to do the damn thing. He do beat battles outside of this, outside of content creation and all of that. He's a legit producer and everything else. Hey, Shadow, and for real, give his shit a listen to. He does take commissions and everything else.
Yes, and that's another thing I want to announce. I am gonna be starting back taking commissions. So if y'all want something done, let me know. We'll hit it up. We'll go ahead and negotiate prices, and I'll give you my policies and everything. So if y'all need something that is pretty much like stream alerts, stream sound alerts, like pretty much it, like a little beat or something like that for like your for follow alerts and stuff like that, you could do that. Or if you want a full song, that needs to be sampled with something sampled from from a different type of source like video games, anime, movies, or something like that. We could work out the details on that as well. But anyways, yeah, I'm starting that back up.
Yeah, yeah. And with that,
But yeah,
y'all, this has been Coffee and Conversation with Akitak Uzu. Later, I'm gonna be starting Resident of Fate. It's just that simple. I'm gonna do that later. I gotta I gotta take care of something else first. I actually got a session I need to be in probably a couple of hours here. So that'll probably be later on tonight. But I really want to start Resident Evil 8. That's
Mhm.
gonna happen. And
Yeah.
it's all about gunplay and shit. And I'm all for it and every damn thing else. That's what's gonna happen. But his Aki's links and all that stuff will be in the description and everything else tomorrow. Unless
Mm-hmm.
something happens as of right now, me saying this, I'm supposed to have a part two with Waffle. Supposed to. Unless something happens, that's gonna be the plan for tomorrow. And we'll probably I gotta I gotta do week 8, then I gotta run the pay-per-view, which I'm going to see. I gotta actually message him because he did say a couple weeks ago, Fighter 9. He actually messaged me and told me he wanted to try to do something with the league. And I told him, let me get through the first pay per view and then, get my bearings and tweak out all the other
Mm-hmm.
stuff and everything else. I gotta actually, I need to actually message him about that, see what he want to do. Because if you want to do some announcing, that's cool too. Especially for pay per view, that'd be awesome. Get another perspective in on that and what's going on and everything else. I'm always open taking people in for that. You gotta say something to me. Like I don't ask anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I gotta catch up with the.
Let's just say LG, you missed some spicy shit.
Mm-hmm. Dude, you know how to mess with me, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, don't worry. Once it's done,
I'm available
please.
now. Like the only reason why I'm even up right now was because of this. If it wasn't for this,
Mm.
I'd be out. As a fucking like, dude. Like for real.
Out of like. Never mind. I ain't gonna.
Like for real.
Yeah, out like a like, and we're not talking about Drake.
I got up to do this coffee conversation. Most know I'm
Mhm.
usually asleep right now. Shit.
Pretty
I
much.
ain't lying. Oh, you haven't yet?
Oh.
Check out that cyberpunk anime. That shit good. I think that shit
Mm.
better than the damn game.
Oh, fuck.
If they implemented that shit in the game, bro, I was like, yeah, I'd be more inclined to play it. Dead serious.
Mm-hmm.
But with that in mind, that's Aki Uzu,
Mm-hmm.
under Gorilla Story, adult-based content creator.
South Memphis, baby. Throw that M to your face, bro. Memphis all day, bro.
Here we Tennessee need to fix
Alright.
their sports team management. I'm still gonna say that. We're gonna live with
I
that,
agree.
y'all. Hey, I appreciate y'all checking out this episode, Coffee Conversation, and all that good jazz, y'all. Y'all be good to each other. Stay out of bad trouble. Good trouble as always is okay. Outright, seriously.
All right.
We out, y'all.
See.
Later.
Howdy.